is going to come up and flood, or is there, like the storm sewer system, could that also back
The storm sewer is gonna be overtaxed as well as the river, so it's a combination of both that's causing the problem in that neighborhood.
I know you guys' main focus obviously is the flooding here in Lowell, but I think a lot of people that are gonna watch this or see this, one of their main concerns is gonna be, okay, over the next 2 days, I gotta get from either Lowell to Grand Rapids or Grand Rapids to Lowell. At this point, is there anything you guys can say about what those folks should know or should be aware of, and could they run into any issues? Because as you know, the amount of people that need to get from.
That's a fair question. At this time, we have two ways into the community from the south. One is Jackson Street, the other one is Hudson Street. Hudson Street's also all Nash from Memphis, out from the freeway. At this time, we believe Jackson Street's going to be closed. We're going to end up having to, we're in the process of shutting that down as we speak. Hudson Street, we don't believe is going to be impassable. There might be a little bit of water that comes over the bridge is what we're anticipating. We would just ask drivers to just be careful in that area. I don't think it's going to be a fact where we're going to need to shut Hudson down. I know in 2013 they didn't need to do that, and that projection is higher than this. And then east and west traffic on M21, I don't think will be an issue at all.
Steve, you and I talked a little bit about the issue of people that get too close to the river and get too curious. Are you concerned with that?
Sure. In 2013, we had a problem with some kayakers and canoeists and so-called experts in kayaking, and we had to pull them from the river. So we're asking that we don't care if you're an expert or not, don't put your kayak in the river. There's also a possibility that there could be a sewage problem upstream. We don't know how bad that is in Ionia, where if they could have raw sewage being put in the river, and there could be a no contact, body contact with the river. We're not at that point yet with us. We're hoping, one, you don't want to be kayaking into someone's backyard, because then you could be charged with trespassing. We ended up doing that in 2013. So we're just asking people to stay off the river. It's a safety issue.
Have you had any issue with that so far, this one?
Four-wheel drives, having fun in the mud. That so far has been the only problem.
And just also to add, one of the things that we're doing to assess this matter is daily at 8 a.m., myself and the chief, we've been driving into Ionia, just seeing where they're at right now, just to try and determine from, obviously he has more experience than I do on this, but to determine what we might anticipate when the river levels reach here.
So your wastewater treatment plant, is that also on the river here?
That is correct, it is, but it is elevated to the point above where floodwaters couldn't really get to it. They may have to use a rowboat to get from the mainland to the plant, but the plant will be able to operate.
I'm not sure if you already answered this yet. I know you touched on the sandbags thing, but do we know what the availability are the sandbags going fast right now? Are there plenty full of them in stock? Do we know?
I'm not aware of where we're at with sandbags. I just was briefed on from Kent County as to how to get them, and obviously we've been able to get sand for people if they need it. If they want to come out, they just go out and get it, and we'll monitor that. If we need more, we'll get more. The other thing that I did personally was I actually just went to the local hardware stores to find out where they were at, if they had sandbags. Ace Hardware seems to have more at this time. I'm not so sure. Self-Serve Lumber's trying to get them, and I don't know where they're at with that. But it hasn't been to our knowledge, it hasn't been a demand at this point, but we are at least trying to make sure people have information if they need that.
In addition to Jackson closing, is there anything else you're expecting over the next 2 days as the water rises?
You can probably explain that better than I could.
Possibly Grand River Drive on the south side of town near Dependable Gas might have some water over the roadway. But other than that, we're not anticipating any more closings.
Any other questions? right, well, I appreciate your time. Thank you for coming out. I have a written press release of my statement I just made for all of you. And we will reconvene at 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon right in this location. Thank you.